Hello, my name is Joe Kleon. I have been the photographer at Kitten Krazy for the past 6 years. I took this photo here of a kitten hitting the toy in the tunnel and bonking herself in the head. Two of my favorite photos. I also took what could be the world's only photo-bombing kitty. Look at him back there, trying to be all stealthy. Here is a cat that a friend rescued after seeing it thrown from a car window on the highway. Boston is now living large and being adored by an amazing family, thanks to Kitten Krazy. After about 3 years of coming in every few weeks to photograph the cats available for adoption, I wanted to find a way to kick things up a notch, to create unique and dynamic photos. I came up with the idea for the world's only photo studio just for cats. I wanted it to be easy to use, so I envisioned building it atop one of those restaurant carts, like you see right here. The wheels giving it mobility and the height making it easy to put cats in and out. The idea just kind of grew from there, and about a year later, after a few setbacks, we had the perfect studio. It has its own interior lighting, removable backdrops, and we have had a lot of fun using it to create amazing photos. We can put cats into the Mayan temple of Chichen Itza in Mexico. We can send them off into deep space to save the universe. The possibilities are endless. The studio caught the eye of Fox 8 in Cleveland, and Wendy and I went up to introduce the studio to the television audience with a litter of adorable cats. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll have a slideshow of several hundred of our favorite photos. But first, a short little documentary of how the studio came to be. I now turn things over to the builder of the studio, my good friend Gary G-Rock Stulak. I have worked with many of G-Rock's bands over the years, and I knew he was good with tools, so he was the perfect person to put this studio together. Gary and his wife Sherry have 2 cats they adopted from Kitten Krazy. Here they are, his 2 Kitten Krazy cats, Gandalf and Minerva. Here is G-Rock, the studio builder, telling us about his experience building the Kitten Krazy photo studio.
About 2.5 years ago, I got a phone call from my good friend Joe Kleon asking me if I could build some type of a portrait studio or photography studio that he could use to take pictures of the kittens at Kitten Krazy. It had to be something that was big enough, but not so big that it couldn't be moved around from room to room to be able to get to all the different kittens that are there in the different rooms at Kitten Krazy. So after sketching out a few different ideas and going back and forth with Joe, we finally agreed on a plan, got the materials, we built it. It was a great experience. I had a good time doing it, spending time with Joe taking pictures throughout the entire process of building it. And at the very end, we decided instead of covering the outside, my youngest daughter, Lacey, is quite an artist. So she came in and painted the entire exterior to make it look like a house, and I think did a fantastic job. The portrait studio came out way better than I ever thought it could, and I'm very proud to have been a part of it. So there's been a lot of hard work put into Kitten Krazy all the way around, from the portrait studio to what the staff and what Wendy does there. So please donate.
Thank you very much, Gary, for building the studio and everything that you've done for Kitten Krazy. And like Gary mentioned, please donate to Kitten Krazy. They are now reopened. They've taken a huge hit during this coronavirus pandemic like the rest of us, and now they are back in action, but they really need your help. You can see the PayPal information on the screen, and you can also go to kittenkrazy.org to donate. Please, no amount is too small. Whatever you can donate, please help out this amazing shelter. I hope you enjoyed this documentary of the world's first and only photo studio exclusively for cats, built for Kitten Krazy. Website, once again, is kittenkrazy.org. Bye.